Hello everyone. So this is the video where I will be talking about India's power demand, how the power demand has been faring over a period of time. So in this December, the demand of the power has increased by 7%. When we talk about the previous year, December demand. So previous year, December, the demand of power consumption or the power consumption was 129 billion unit, and this year in December, the consumption has gone to 138.39 billion units. So it has increased in terms of percentage, grew nearly around 7%. There are major reasons behind the increment of power consumption. Is obviously the application of appliances in the winter, particularly in the northern belt of the country. So government of India has really released the data. So peak power demand made for the highest. When we talk about the peak power demand, obviously the peak power demand has obviously increased in comparison to 2024. So previous year the peak power demand was 224 gigawatt, and now this year the peak power demand has touched a new height, and that is up to 241 gigawatt. So 241 gigawatt in comparison to 2024, 224 gigawatt has really shown a landmark increment of power consumption. So that is the kind of demand it is showing. Population is obviously one of the factor, and industrialization and picking a different sorts of winter in the northern part of the country has spiked the demand of peak hour. So these things you should be taking into consideration while understanding the consumption of power in our country. So you can just ask in summary what were the major observations you can just get from the power factor, from the power sector. So the peak hour is obviously 241 gigawatt in comparison to the previous year 224 gigawatt, and overall consumption has increased by 7% nearly. So these were the factors from the power sector. That was what I was trying to discuss and trying to tell to the people.